Hi Libra, welcome to your timeless empowerment and love reading. I'm very excited about this one. I've already pulled the topics that we're going to talk about, and immediately I was like, yes, this is a great place to start. This Libra reading is for Libra Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And as I always say, we are an amalgamation of a whole bunch of Zodiac soup. So you might find that the title of this video has drawn you in. And if it has, there's probably a message here for you. If you are new here, my name is Debbie Dubois. Welcome to my channel. On my channel, we talk about empowerment, we talk about spirituality, and we talk about, and I love this subject, the new love relationship blueprint that is coming in. It's actually an ancient blueprint. My readings are timeless. I know that everyone goes through different things at different times. So whenever this video finds you, there's probably a message for you if you were drawn to it. The other thing I'd like to encourage is that if you'd like to make your energy more connected with my collective, a really good thing to do is to like the video, possibly subscribe to the channel if that feels right to you, and that will enable me to tune into your energies in this video as well as future videos. I really believe in the whole quantum entanglement thing. This message, you could have a message that you need right now that as you're watching it, that I recorded when this video was recorded. So just saying, I can't wait to unveil this to you. We are going to talk about authority. Libras, we're going to talk about authority, which is, I don't know why this excites me so much, because I know so many Libras right now that are really stepping into their power and becoming their own authority. And so I pulled two focus cards. Rest and relaxation. Are you kidding me? I mean, so the message is so heavily laden with where you're at right now has to do with following your own knowing and trusting in yourself so that you're able to relax and feel less stress, feel less, just feel the more empowered feelings. And but there also may be cases, and this is just what I picked up immediately, there are cases where you are allowing someone else to steal your power. And I know that this is going to come up in this reading, so I was very excited about this topic. Of course, my dedication is always to delivering messages that, number one, that that there are others that are going through what you're going through, because a lot of times on this journey we can feel alone, but also that there's a purpose. There's a purpose. We're walking our way out of a disempowerment chamber, the reality we find ourselves in. And if you think about ascension, or you think about leveling up, however you want to look at the changes that are happening right now, it all has to do with your own personal empowerment, which is your self-authority. And then there's going to be authority outside you that you've got to figure out how to sidestep, so that you can step into your own power. We are going to use the Zodiac 180 for this reading. It's a good time to say, if you didn't know this already, this channel is loosely sponsored by Intuit Oracle. That is my business with my business partner, Kimberly Aria. We create keywords on cards. And so you can see that for this Jack and Diane card, there's a plethora of keywords in all of our cards, even our tarot cards, so that, you can read your own cards. And I do what I do a lot of times with these to show you that you can also, in different ways, it may not be cards, it may be other ways, but there are tools available to us. And we had so much inner knowing. This is Empowerment 101. We know best about our situations, even though we don't think we do. We turn to other people. I really like going into my own knowing on things, and then I ask the universe, please deliver me confirmation that what I'm getting is clear. And I will tell you how many times, 15 minutes later, I will have a reading come through my feed that is exactly the message. That's the quantum. So the quantum is saying, Debbie's going to have this question at such and such time. So this particular reader is getting all the information she needs so that it's delivered to her right when she asks for it. That's how quantum this is. So we're going to go ahead and pull cards. Libra, let's find out what's happening with you around authority. Is it spoken authority? Is it autonomy? What have we got going on here? Well, interestingly enough, we got the what is this one? This is the tandem bicycle. I know I can see it's a bicycle built for two, but I'm like, what's the name on the card? So this is partnership, collaboration, two of a kind. So something having to do with another person who you are in close collaboration with. And this does tend to have a positive energy on it. Oh, wow. All right, we got the airplane. That one just jumped right out. I love how these cards jump out. I don't use any other cards. I'm just saying. It's like there's so many. I've got 130 cards in every deck. No, the two new decks, I have 180. That's the Z108 is now the Z180, and the Intuit Oracle 180. There's 360, is that right? 360 cards right there. You know, and then I use the Twin Flame deck, and then I have the tarot decks. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got so many cards. I love how they feel too. Sorry, going on and on about my cards. We got the Wheel of Karma. Okay, circumstance. Whatever circumstance you're in, something is calling you. The airplane is calling you. No boundaries. Break free. Break free. You need to be in control. This is authority. There's this other person involved. What does this other person have to do with anything? Well, we got a timing card. I'm going to set a timing card aside. I'm getting the timing cards coming up in some of these readings. I'm actually thinking of taking them out just because, I mean, they usually tell me something about the reading, but unless I'm asking for a timing issue, sometimes I'm not really sure, like, what does it have to do with anything right now? All right, and we got a yes card. So this is another one of what I consider like the bonus cards outside. Look at these two came up together. We're going to put them on the side so that they're not taking away from the primary cards. Yes, the outcome is likely. So I'm just going to say that I really think that that's the message, that whatever it is we're working on here, this is right on time. Everything is right on track, right on time. All right, what other messages have we got for Libra having to do with authority, as well as rest and relax? Okay, so crutches are coming up. There's something here where you're, I don't want to, if you're playing the victim or there's someone involved that's playing the victim. Oh, okay. So there might be someone that's trying to take your authority. Someone that you could allow to take your authority if you were to allow this person power over you. Yeah, dependency. Yep, there's someone here that's dependent. And that's kind of juxtaposed to this, that word, I don't know why that just popped out of my mouth because it's not a word that I use a lot, to this tandem bicycle. I mean, there's definitely, maybe there is a little bit of negativity when it comes to this, but then we get the chocolate. So there's something really sweet that keeps you bound to that authority. There's something in it for you, and I just don't know what it is. There's something in it for you. Yup, because we got grapes, we got abundance. So we've got some really good positive energies here. This is abundance. It's also overindulge. Tempting. Ooh, we're tempting to let someone else have authority over us because it feels good. The chocolate feels good. Someone's going through a balancing act with this. The ballet shoes. There's a fine balance to this. Yeah. And there's some stamina required here. Like this is endurance to try to walk through this and work through this authority thing you guys got going on. And I don't know who this person is. Someone that has some pull. And this person might not be interested in your best interest. Just saying. That cat, my way or the highway, it's not my problem. This is what I want. Oh, That is authority. There's someone, if you're not aligning with this message, that's okay. This might not have a message for you, but someone, it's possible that someone is really, really holding you to it with your authority, but it's good. It's good. That's what I want to say. It's good because you need this lesson. You need to be tested. This is karma, wheel of karma. Oh my gosh, I'm already getting into the reading before we get to the tabletop view. All right, let's go ahead and pull a couple more cards. I love to look at the tabletop view so that you can see how I'm relating these different cards to each other. We've got the weight of the world. You're feeling it. You're feeling something, this weight of this world. Does it have to do with, someone else's authority over you? I don't know. But you are feeling some pressure on you, I think. All right, hang on a minute. We got one more card coming up. Rock bottom. All right, so we've got a low point, rock bottom here. Some of you may be going through like something that feels like rock bottom for you, but that's a really good thing because what that does, that makes things turn around. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to switch to the tabletop view and we're going to dive into these cards together. The first thing that comes to me when I see these cards together, right here, the authority with the rest and relaxation, is you've worked hard to get your own autonomy. And it's been a lot of work, and it's something you need to get to a place where you can get some rest. Whether that's something you have to do, like get yourself to the place where you can get the rest. It's also an energy of relaxing into your own authority. But this being the central cards here in this reading is some of you Libras have really gone through it in terms of finding your own authority, and you've been dealing with someone who's very strong. They're strong, or they're very self-focused. They're very self-centered. They don't even have to be obtuse. They don't have to be like in your face, controlling or anything, but they're not interested in your best interest. They're interested in their own best interest. And for whatever reason, you found yourself in this cycle. But what I want to say is that this cycle is to be broken, and it's to be broken now. Whatever point of time you're at, this reading is super, super clear that you have been dealing in an unhealthy situation. Either you are relying on others too much, or have relied on others too much, or you feel like others have been relying on you too much. Whatever it is, there's codependency and dependency is actually the word on this card. And because of your desire to keep relationships centered and balanced, you've probably been given in too much, or you've been allowing things to continue that need to stop. All right. This reading is here to tell you that, I'm just saying, that this is what you're moving towards. You're moving towards chocolate, which is treating yourself. It is definitely putting yourself first, and it is doing all of the right things to elevate your mood, to celebrate, to deliver you the satisfaction in life that you deserve. Sometimes we got to hit rock bottom to get there. And some of you may have actually gone through this experience where you got to the lowest point possible, where you just can't go any further lower when it comes to your authority. And you had to surrender. You had to say, you know what? There's nowhere to go but up. I'm not doing this anymore. Something's got to change. Because look at this. This situation, the weight of the world has been sitting on your shoulders. You have been feeling the stress. You've been feeling the challenge of this hardship, right? And a lot of that has to do with, look at the two tens. Tens are about completion. Tens are about completion. I'm loving those two numbers sitting here right next to each other. And these cards right here, the timing cards and everything, timing and yes, these two right here, this is saying to you, yes, the time has come. It's likely to occur now. So whatever you've been struggling with, you might be feeling like kind of concerned that you can't push through this. Yeah, there's been something in it for you in this partnership or this with this person that's had a lot of power. You know, it doesn't even have to be a person. It could be a job, it could be a company, it could be government, it could be anything. Um yeah, I want to extend that reading. It doesn't just have to be relationships. Um I did feel personal authority when I pulled that card about authority, but let's take it to the global level. There are reasons why people are codependent on situations with authority figures. There could be a lot of rewards involved. It could be easier. You know, if it's easier to get along, look at it, Libra, come on. It's going to be easier for Libra to get along than to fight against, right? Partnership, alliance. Hey, we're doing this together, no matter what that is, whether it's a job or whatever. And, you know, let's face it, when you allow yourself to go through with some of the authority, you might be having, there might have been something in it for you, you know, like there, less worry, less fear, because you know that person could be, that person or entity or company could be supporting you, and it kind of giving you the feeling of the chocolate. But when it comes right down to it, it's like I just get the feeling that this is where it led, right? This is where it led to the weight of the world and a rock bottom, hitting low point, being exhausted, feeling sorry for yourself, relying on that person too much, feeling helpless, or creating that with another person. But no, I'm picking up very strongly. If you're here, you've been doing your work. So whoever is listening to this, there is someone outside of you that you're projecting. I want to say you're projecting or have projected your need for an outside authority. That's got to go. It's just so clear here. That airplane is saying, yeah, nope, we got to break free. It's time to take off now. It's time to use our own internal guidance systems. It's time to break whatever this karma is. It's inevitable. This is your divine will. And they're being helped by the universe to do this. You are absolutely being helped. It's to say it's not going to necessarily have been an easy journey, whether you're in the process of doing this now, or if this reading is just saying, hey, congratulations, this is what you've been through, and you are arriving at your destination. Some of you might actually be arriving at this destination, which is saying it is time for you to rest and relax and recoup, okay? If you have not gotten to this destination to where like you have taken your own personal authority back over whether it's a person, a job, a company, a government, a community, so many things can have authority over you. If you have not, this is where you are literally needing to call in your own authority so that you can get to this place where you're able to relax. Because you're jumping through hoops, man. That's what I'm getting. You've been jumping through hoops because of this energy. This energy can represent that company, that person, that government, whatever it is. There's someone who doesn't give a crap about you. They're worried about themselves, and they want what they want when they want it. You're not my problem. I'm my problem. And that could be the government. That could be your job. So it could be a friend. But whatever it is, you've put an awful lot of energy in it to put, you know, you to this place. And so I want to say, yeah, now's the time. This is your message coming in. It says now's the time to be aware, be focused on this shift that the universe is doing this with you. This is not something that you're doing on your own. This is again, this is what is happening now. We're being given what we need to the blind, not the blind justice, the divine will, although this is probably blind justice with this person or this entity or whatever. Getting the yes card. This is such a powerful, strong reading, and it's simple. It's a simple, it might not be so simple for you, but it's a simple and clear message. So I'm not going to make it more complicated than it is. I'm going to go ahead and pull an Empower card to see what your higher self or the universe has to say to you at this time. Oh my goodness. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck because this is how I learned to get in touch with what I know. And this card is asking you, put your hand on your heart. I usually use my left hand and I ask, what do I know about this situation? And so you're being asked to take responsibility right now for claiming your own authority in whatever this situation is, if you have not already done so. But this is also saying, put your hand on your heart and ask, what do I know about where I'm at with this situation? And you may find out that, gosh, I've gotten 90% of the way there. I've got 10% more to push through. Your inner being knows where you're at. So as an empowerment message from this reading, which is an outside confirmation of what you got going on the inside, this is just another message that says, remember to turn inward, use the information you're getting from this reading, and tune into what it means to you. All right. So, wow, those are some super powerful cards here. Now what I'd like to do is go ahead. We're going to clear the table and we're going to take a look at messages from your person or from your counterpart, whether they're in your life or not. And yeah, let's do that now. All right, so let's clear these off. Wow. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, all of this really lends itself to counterpart stuff because in order to really bring in that original blueprint, you got to be in your own authority. You have to be in your own power. Both people actually do. Otherwise, it just becomes a series of projections. And even if it's your person, even if it's that person that you've traveled across eons of time to find, unless you are in your power, you're going to project stuff onto that person and it's going to be messy. I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick shuffle. We're using the Intuit Oracle Twin Flame Oracle by Marla Kelly. These messages are really powerful. What I love about this deck is it's more spiritual messages to you from your person and the higher self of that person or your higher self, rather than, you know, just the surface kind of messages that you think of when you think of, you know, what's your person thinking of you? I'm hot for you. I mean, yeah, no, these are really deep spiritual messages. And this is such a great deck to just find out where this person, you know, that you're focused on at any given time is at. And the messages that come through are super powerful. So let's go ahead and let's find out what your person is sending. Our destiny is calling. Preparations are underway to take the next step. So whether you know this person or not, this is that person telling you that they are doing what needs to happen in order to bring you together. And that's a really nice message to start with. Let's see what else we've got. What is Libra's message coming in from their person? What message do we have from the counterpart? I tend to say counterpart. I just don't know who that counterpart is, me personally. You might. I miss you. Let's both stop running away. So this person, whether you know them or not, they're missing you. They're missing you in their life. And they're saying they'll contact you when they're able to. Right now, they're in too complicated of a situation. They don't want to bring you into it, but they do want to talk to you about it. So they're feeling that pull to you, and they feel that they're preparing to, you know, like, yeah, they're preparing to move towards you because they really miss you. And again, I can't emphasize this enough. You may or may not know this person, and it doesn't matter. Quantumly, you do know them. Quantumly, you know them better probably than anyone else here. Or you have the deepest connection because you share a soul signature. I need you to trust me and believe I'm working towards union with you. So this is just another confirmation that this person is aware that that they are needing to come into alignment with you, because that is what they're here for. They want you to trust them. And I think that's the hardest thing for those of us who have been on this journey, is sometimes it feels like, God, we've done all this work and it doesn't feel like the other person's doing their work. They are. We just had to do ours first. Yup, here it is. I feel our energy merging together as if it has a life of its own. We are becoming one again. This right here is undeniably the pull that you feel towards your person. And I want to say that this is what I'm saying about it. It doesn't really matter who that person is. If you know who that person is, that's great. If you don't know who that person is, or if you have a couple of possible people that could be, what you have to understand is that this is destiny. So you can relax, right? You can relax, because this is destiny. It's coming in, and it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who it is. I'll tell you what, I said this in the last reading with Virgo. I'm watching Outlander, which has this beautiful relationship between Jamie Fraser and his wife. It's a total twin flame relationship, even as far as being multidimensional. And just watching it aligns me with the energy of that original blueprint. I know what it feels like. I know that when that person is able to be with me, that's what it's going to feel like. There will be no distortion. Yep, I've never felt love like this before. The depth of it can be inspiring, but overwhelming. It's a very overwhelming feeling to have this kind of connection with someone. But again, you really have to be in your own power, and you have to trust. You have to trust. So that takes relaxation. It also means turning it over to your higher authority of yourself. So that's where authority comes in on this. What other messages for Libra from their counterpart? What does that person have to say to them? What does that person have to say to Libra? Messages for Libra from that person that is their counterpart. Look at this. We are coming into union. We are coming into union. There you go. And you know, since I've been doing these Zodiac readings, I have not gotten that yet. So Libra, you are coming into union quickly. This person is saying to you, they need to be strong in who they are before they can merge their energy fully with you. So there is a fear on their side that they might, because it comes across as running or whatever, they're really feeling this fear that they could lose. Oh, I'm afraid I could lose myself in this relationship. Yeah, they've got to pull themselves back to get strong in who they are in their self-authority, so that they don't fear losing themselves, right? That is why it's so important for us to work on our own authority, so that we don't lose ourselves in the other person. Wow. The same divine energy flows in each of us. This energy is the catalyst to our reunion. Didn't I just say that? We just need to allow this energy to work its magic. Look at this. 2 of these cards are showing up in this reading for Libra. So Libra, yeah, I feel really strongly that you're moving closer and closer to this union with your person, whoever that person is. Because of you, I'm starting to see what's really important in life. This idea that they hold and the energy that they're connected with you is becoming in the forefront of their mind, is what I'm getting. So yeah, wow. I don't even know if I need to say much more than that. We've got some really powerful union energy for you guys. Look at this, coming into union. And I'll tell you what, this message, I want to say this message is this, summing up the whole reading. Make sure that you're in your own authority. If you're not, work on that. You got to break free from anyone else's authority over you. If that is your situation, it's a person, it's something. If there's something, so that you can finally get the rest within your own soul, your own special comfort from your own energy. And that's what it takes. That's what it takes to come into union. So Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Wow, I love those cards for Libra. Wow, Libra, what a powerful reading. And the reason why I was so excited when I saw those original cards come up is I know a lot of Libras, and I know for a fact you're working on self-authority and you're getting there. You're so close. And the beautiful thing is that Libra is about love. It's about relationship. It's about, coming together in a beautiful, balanced relationship. What would be more beautiful than to see Libra with their counterpart in that very balanced, non-codependent relationship? And I guess I'm just excited for my Libra friends. This is very auspicious, this reading. So anyways, thanks so much for joining me. If you like this video, oh, my cat's making an appearance. I probably ought to. Come here. You want to come say hi? Come here. No, he decided he's not coming over here. But I was afraid he was going to get burned by my candle. So, all right, Jasper, I'm almost done. He's so cute. I know he wants to make an appearance in this video. You want to come here? Come here. Come here. You want to come here? Nope, he's jumping down. Anyways, well, you got some cat energy anyways from, I'm looking for him. But if you really resonated with this video, it would help me tremendously if you could give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend. If you have not joined my channel as part of our community, please think about that, subscribe. Really love to have you with us. I also have a video you might be interested in watching. It's a 4-part pick a card reading, and this card reading is messages from your person. So it's similar to this, but it's very specific empowerment messages coming in from your person to you. So you might want to check that out. I've got a link in the description box. Thank you again for joining me, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.